this night. It still doesn't sit right with me. This happened about 4 years ago. I was in my early 20s, living in a quiet suburb where the biggest crime was people stealing packages. I'd been at a friend's place watching movies and left around 12:30 a.m. I decided to walk home because it was only a 15-minute walk, and I'd done it dozens of times before. It was one of those nights where everything feels muted. No wind, no cars, just the hum of streetlights and the sound of my own footsteps. I had one earbud in, volume low, scrolling through my phone as I walked. Halfway home, I got this sudden, intense feeling that I was being watched. Not fear exactly, more like pressure. Like when someone is standing too close behind you and you can feel it before you see them. My chest tightened and my pace slowed without me meaning to. I told myself I was being stupid. That's when I noticed how quiet it was. No insects, no distant traffic, nothing. I looked up. There was a man standing under a tree about 10 feet ahead of me, just off the sidewalk. He wasn't trying to hide, but he wasn't fully in the light either. Like he'd picked that exact spot on purpose. He was facing me, completely still. I'm sure my brain tried to rationalize it at first. Neighbor, jogger, someone checking their phone. Then he shifted his weight, and the streetlight caught what he was holding. It was a knife. Not huge, but long enough that there was no mistaking it. He didn't charge me. He didn't say a word. He just watched me, head slightly tilted, like he was waiting to see if I'd noticed yet. I stopped walking. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. I remember thinking, if I run, he'll chase me. If I scream, no one will hear me. We stood there like that for what felt like forever, but was probably only a few seconds. Then headlights appeared at the end of the street behind me, a car turning the corner. The man reacted instantly. He stepped backward into the shadow, slipped between two houses, and was gone. No rush, no panic, like he'd done this before and knew exactly when to leave. I stood there shaking until the car passed and the street was empty again. Then I ran. I didn't look back. I didn't stop until I was inside my apartment with the door locked and the lights on. I called the police. They came, searched the area, took my statement. They never found anyone. What still scares me is this. If I hadn't looked up when I did, if I'd taken 2 more steps, I would have walked right past him, close enough for him to reach out, and there would have been no warning, no noise, no chance.